OBS just had a poop. Would you believe that? Oh, what happened there? Yeah, OBS just had a poop fart. Yep, OBS just had a poop. What the hell just happened to my software? It just turned off. That's not good. I have no idea what just happened there. I have no idea what happened. My game just, or my software just turned off on its own. Stop streaming. Hopefully it'll come back. If not, there's nothing I can do about it. It just went off on its own there. Whatever the hell happened, just went nuts. My computer software just turned off. Well, OBS turned off. I can't believe OBS just done that to me. 9 people on and it just went boop. What the hell happened there? Ah, they're back. And most are back. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened there. My software just decided to go. It just switched off automatic. The computer's perfect. The OBS just switched off. It said couldn't connect to the server. OBS could not connect to the server. And then it started doing a timeout thing. So I said, uh-oh. I just seen it on my... This is why I have my little phones always beside me. So I can watch for the stream dropping off. And I just kept the stream spinning around the little... As they call it, the spinning wheel of death. It's like, oh no. All the people on and it just went off. Hopefully I won't do that again. Before I'm finished. That was kind of sick. Sorry about that, guys. Nothing I can do when the software wants to switch off on its own. Not much good having a broadband at 500 meg broadband that your software turns off. Sorry, you were saying something there, Frodo. I see a couple of words that came up after it came back on. What did you say there? There's a couple of sentences I missed. Right, usually you end up getting more hours when there's a breakdown, which means more money that day. Cool. Yes, this is through Sam. Oh. Yeah, see Sam went after I went off. Oh no, he's got computer issues. Yeah, I did. I got computer issues. Frodo, you're 100%. Hopefully it doesn't go off again. Yeah, between OBS and Streamlabs OBS, I don't know which is worse for switching itself off for no reason whatsoever. And I see so many streamers getting that issue where it comes to an update time and it just switches off automatic for nothing, for no reason whatsoever. Unfortunately, we can't do anything about that side of it. That's partly to do with the program itself. So how long are you working with them, Frodo? The crowd you're with, that you work for, how long are you working with them? Yeah, many years or with them now? Oh, I'm so close to the end of this field of grass and then I have to pick it up. So it's not too bad. How much have we left? Quarter? I lost count, so maybe 5-6 years or so. Wow. Yeah, it must be a good old company, so if you stick around that long in a driving company, it's pretty good. That's pretty good. I see you have a good woman behind you there as well, Frodo, you know. You've got the good woman with you there as well. I tried quitting once. Oh, did you? Seriously? Were you not enjoying the job at the time, or you just wanted to make a change? Babe, you wouldn't do me a favour. You wouldn't throw me over my older glasses there, will you? If you can. Should be, I think they're in the new case that's on top of the laptop over there. Please. Please and thank you. They gave me more money and the second truck. No, wasn't in China. Oh, you weren't in China. Oops. I'm reading that and I'm driving now. Ah, very good. So is it better now? And other bonuses. Yeah, money can be an incentive to stay in a place, alright. Even when it's not the greatest job in the world, I suppose. It makes for a change, I suppose, too. I like... Yeah, better. Yeah, that's good, though. Like I said, the only job I was just saying to Sam there before he came on, the only job I really, really enjoyed. And even though I was a block layer and plaster, they're my new ones. Oh, they're the new ones. They're the ones for reading. It's in the packet. See them on top of the packet. On top of the laptop. Right on top of the laptop. Can you reach it? Oh, you can't reach it. I get it. You sure? Sorry about that. Catherine just grabbed me glasses for me because my old eyes are getting a bit winky wonky. Yeah, I was saying that I'd done plaster and block layer most of my life, and I didn't enjoy it. I'd done it most of my life. Like that's my trades, but I don't actually like the job. But the one I had in England for driving with the company I was with in England, in the UK, that was one of the only jobs I think I've ever had that I really, 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 really enjoyed. I really enjoyed that job. And the fella I worked with was such a nice guy, a young chap that I worked with over, an English guy. It was Dave was his name. His first name was Dave. Dave Wiggins actually was his name, his full name. His having Dave got on like a house on fire. He was an English bloke, obviously, and I was Irish, and just we're like best friends. Ugh, can't see through them, they're manky. My glasses are manky, I can't see. I can't see. I'm blind. I can see again. I can see again. Yay. Hard job that you did. Yeah, block laying and plastering. Yeah, that's a pretty tough one, alright. That's a pretty tough one. Well, it's a good job though. It is a good job, but I just didn't like it. I had lads, I worked for a while on my own as well. I worked at plastering for a while on my own, and I worked at the block lane. I had 2 guys working for me for a good while there. But like everything else, I didn't like the job. It's just, even though, do you ever heard of saying, it's the job you know, isn't it? Even if you don't like it, it's the job you know, it's what you were trained at. You kind of just, for some reason, just stick to the job even though you bloody hate it. You actually stick with the job rather than go, I can do better than this. I can get something that I'm actually happy with. Instead of doing that, I spent over 20 years, well over 20 years on the building sites. Well over 20 years on the building sites. Working on the building sites. Rather than go, I can do better than this and go do something else. It's just what I was trained at and that's what I knew. I knew no better, as the saying goes. I'd rather do a job I know and hate it than not have a job at the time at all. So that's what ended up happening. I done a lifetime of it instead. Like I started plastering when I was 18 years old. So I'm 49 now, so I plastered a long time. I was plastering a long time. And block laying for a long time too. Blocking and brick, block laying and brick laying, not just blocks, like brick laying as well. All involved the same job. I was a slabber then for a while as well. I worked with slabbers then as well, doing dry lining. And that was a hard job. But I was the general dog's body for them. I wasn't the actual slabber. I done some of the slabbing jobs myself. Alright, Catherine has been on a couple of the jobs I done on my own. On the dry lining. A couple of jobs I done. A couple of big jobs, wasn't it, Kat? That you come down to meet me on. Fairly big job. She used to come down when I was having my lunch. Have a chat. It was in town here where I live. It was a big job I was doing on my own. But that was a tough job now. That was a very, I remember bringing in something like I think about 500 or 600 slabs one day on my own. And most of them were insulated slabs. I think about 100 mil insulated slabs. And I had to carry them in and up the most awkward 4 flights of stairs. And I mean the most awkward. I couldn't like pick it up and carry it on an arm. I had to like stand the slab up full length, 8 foot tall, and walk it up the steps. And I had to bring over, I think it was 300 or 400 slabs that day actually, when I think about it, altogether. Maybe 300 or 400 of the insulated slabs. And I think 200 normal slabs. I had to carry them all upstairs. Oh man, I tell you what. That was a hard day. That was a tough day. And them insulated slabs would kill you to carry them. Absolutely. No wonder my back is broke. Carrying all that stuff has me back in bits. That's why I suffer with my back as well. Other than breaking it up when I was 16, when I hurt my back originally. The Billings has completely finished off my back and my shoulder as well. Everything really. Your shoulders, your wrists. Get arthritis in your wrist from the plastering and the block laying. It destroys you after a while. Hence why I like the driving job. Driving was nice. Ah, Monkey Gaming's on. Monkey Joker, huh? Holy, I bet it was tough. Yes, the jobs we do. Hard, physically and mentally. Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's different if you enjoy a job. So if you're enjoying a job, even if it's hard, you know, if it's a tough job but you enjoy it, you don't mind so much. I know it's still doing the same kind of, probably the same bodily damage to you, but at least you enjoy what you're doing. It's worse when you're going in every day to a job and you hate being there. You just don't want to be there, but you go and do it anyway. Yes, driving is nice. Not bad in the winter. Yeah. Well, I worked out winter and summer outdoors. I'm a real outdoor worker. I don't like being indoors. I worked in a welding fabricating place for a while as a welder fabricator on lathes as well, working on the lathes. And, I can't think what you call them now. Gee, my poor brain, my memory is shocking. Milling machines. I worked at that for about a year and a half. Couldn't get used to it because I was indoor. I just couldn't get used to it. That's Sam, unfortunately. She hates her job. Yeah, I know. It's money. All it is. Most of the time people just work for money, just to live. They're not working because they enjoy what they're doing. They're working just to live, just to get by and pay their bills. You know, it is hard. Life is tough. And I wish in schools, like with your kids, I wish this was taught to kids in school. You know, kids go through school and you learn your maths and your English and your blah, blah, blah. You know, your usual rubbish that half the time when you leave school is not worth a damn to you anyway. I think real life should be taught to kids in school. What's actually going to happen when they leave school, you know what I mean? The jobs they might end up in. You know, not everyone ends up in college and gets these solicitor jobs or barrister jobs or, you know, doctors. Not everyone's go out to be a doctor or a surgeon or someone that's going to be in a suit all day. Some people are literally going to end up on a building site or, you know, hard manual labour jobs. That's what should be taught in school. Yeah, I think that should be taught in school. I don't agree with that. I agree with school, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying people shouldn't go to school, but I'm saying the manual and the practical side should be taught in school as well. You know, the real practical things. And give people an idea of what they're going to face when they actually leave school. We don't have it here. I don't know what countries have, but I know we don't really have it here. Because even when I left school, I didn't know what I was doing. I left school like a complete idiot. I didn't know what I was doing. You know what I mean? I left school and went to a job in a petrol pump station. That was my first job. I was working as a petrol pump attendant, filling cars with fuel. That was my first job ever. Outside, I was in a decent paid, well, at the time a decent paid job. There is some programs in high school for on the job training, stuff like that. Yeah, but every school should have it, especially when you're coming near the end of your when you're coming near the end of school, before college, before people are thinking about college, and those who are definitely not going to college, you know, the last year or so, they should be taught practical work. Because some people, like you know yourself, and I know myself, and I think everybody knows, everyone learns differently. Like I learn by doing something. I can't learn by paper. You start writing things down on a piece of paper on a blackboard, I'll forget about that in 5 minutes. But if you actually show me something, I learn it. And then there's others that will learn by reading or by being shown it on a board. Not everybody learns the same way. Everyone has different skill sets. Mine is, you show me something once and I'll show you it back straight after that. But if you draw that same thing you're going to show me in a practical sense, I wouldn't have a clue. I can't do it off paper. I get hands-on, I'll be able to do it. No problem. But I'm more practical, a practical learner, I think they call it. Other people are like literal learners. They learn it from a book. You know what I mean? That's kind of how I see it. So people learn differently. So school is only, I find schools are kind of set up for a one mindset person. A person that can learn in that fashion. Not everybody learns in that fashion. Yeah, hands-on. Yeah, exactly. Hands-on. Practical. You get down and you do a job. Someone shows you how to build a house. You learn how to build a house. If someone drew the house and said, right, I want you to build that house, you wouldn't have a clue. You know what I mean? You might be able to explain it to you, but nothing beats experience of actually doing the job to certain people. But as I said, other people can read off a plan, a house plan or whatever, and build it, no problem. I couldn't do that very well. I wasn't great at it. Even when I was doing the buildings, I do it like, you know what I mean? But I wasn't great at it, but I could still do it. But I could build a house off my head, that kind of way. But by hand, with using the hands. Literature, no, useless. I was useless. Mathematics, I was useless. English, useless. History, I was even more useless in history because, like I said, my memory was never great anyway. But history, I was no good at all. But anything like woodwork, metalwork, technical drawing, art, that's hands-on, I got A's in it. I got A's and A pluses. Like our top grade would be kind of in schools would be A at the time, an A or an A plus would be kind of your best that you can get. In practical stuff like, as I said, carpentry, metalwork, technical stuff, and art, stuff like that was hands-on, I was getting A's all around the board. But as soon as it came to the literal stuff, yep, C's, D's, sometimes F, which is really bad. Or an NG was a horrible thing when we were in school. There's a thing called an NG. And we used to try and convince my mother NG stood for natural genius, but it actually stands for no grade. NG in our school at the time stood for no grade, and I often got NG, no grade, because I couldn't answer the questions, or I just couldn't do it up here. I couldn't do it in the head the way they wanted it in a test. But if that was a carpentry test, I'd be finished before everybody else. If that was a metalwork test, I was finished before everybody else. You know what I mean? Art, I was finished before everybody else. No problem. But anything like spelling test, oh my God, I still can't spell. My father, Lord of mercy, my father was, he's one of the old stock men. He's gone now, obviously, he passed away years ago, but he was one of the old stock, and he believed in, keep reading it, and he'll take the spellings off you, and then he'll ask you questions on the spelling. I could never spell. Even when I was in school, I couldn't spell. I still can't spell. My spelling is absolutely atrocious, and I mean atrocious. I can't spell to save my life. If I had a spelling test to save my life, I just say take out the gun and shoot me, because I can't spell, and I'm going to fail this test. Horribly fail the test. Just shoot me now. Did you go to college, Frodo or Sam or anyone else? Anyone else go to college or anything like that? Or what else did people in the chat? What kind of background are you coming from? Are you working, or are you in school or colleges or? What do you be up to yourselves? Everyone else that's in the chat. There's a good few there in chat. Just wonder what kind of backgrounds everyone else came from, or what kind of jobs you're doing, or how did you get on when you were in school? Oh, I'm nearly at the end of the field. Woohoo! I took law and security program. Nice. Nice. You're kind of like me. I left school. I was, I think I was 14 or 15 when I left school. And as I said, I worked at the petrol station. But I went back to school in, then driving school for long haul. Oh, very good. Very good. Yeah, I left school, and as I said, I was 14 or 15. I think I left school. I went to the petrol station to work as the petrol pump attendant. But back in 1995 then, I went back to a thing called a VTOS, it was called at the time, Vocational Training Opportunity Scheme. Because I left school so early, I didn't finish any of my major exams, obviously, because I would have passed them anyway, but I had left early for work, to go work. So back in 1995 to 1997, and I done a Vocational Training Opportunity Scheme, it's called. It's for people that are haven't like finished education, and it helps you try and finish like we have a thing called a junior cert and the leaving cert. Your junior cert is, I think you're around 16, is that when you do that? You're around 16 years old, you do your junior cert, and then when you're leaving school, you're around between the ages of 17, it could be 18 to 19, depends on how long you're in school, and you do your leaving cert. I was just a young lady then. Just a young lady then. So in 95 then I went back, and I actually got my junior cert and I got my leaving cert, and I actually passed it, funny enough, because I wanted to go back then. You know, when I was in school I didn't really want to be in school. Or when I went back as an adult, you were a lad. Yeah, I know. I know you meant lad. A laddie. Oh, sorry, not a lady, a laddie. Dang, autocorrect. Yeah, Frodo. We know you wear a skirt when you're in private. I know you wear a skirt when you're in private. Sam told me already. But anyway, yeah, I went to LOL poo. Shit is right. So I went back, as I said, between 95 and 97, and I done the VTOS course and passed my exams. But then in 2000 something, I can't remember the exact year, I went back and I went to college. And I done a 3-year course in mobile communications and electronics. And I got my, I got a bachelor's in mobile communications and electronics. And don't ask me how I passed that, because most of that was actually mathematics, which was my actual weakest subject in the school. And yet I actually came out with I got my bachelor's degree. After 3 years, I actually got my bachelor's degree. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe I actually passed all my exams. I failed my first. Yeah. Sam. Sam has all big smiley faces, the crying eyes. Brilliant. Oh, amazing. But yeah, that's kind of my life. My life in a nutshell, really. That's kind of my life in a nutshell. She's laughing at me. I know she's laughing at you. So am I. Can you blame us? Can you blame us? One man in his skirt. I knew there was something a little off there. I wasn't sure there, Sam or Frodo. I knew there was something there. You know, you weren't telling us. Something you weren't telling us. Now you know what it is, Sam. He just let it out. Not gonna let that down, are you? Not a chance. Not a chance. It's nearly like shooting you in the head again on 0 hour. Well, yeah. Catcher was saying, at least if Sam knows if one of her dresses or skirts or panties go missing, she knows where they're gone. Okay, I leave it go. Not. Sorry, Frodo. I love you. You know I do. You know I love you, Sam. And Frodo. Right. And is she chopped eat and cut teed. Chopped and cut. Yes, I know. You know I do, man. You know I do. You're my bestest. You're my bestest. She is busy getting ready to close up, and we are going to head home real soon. Oh, yeah. Are you over with Sam, Frodo? You have to go over to pick her up, are you? Oh, wrong button. Don't tell me you have no access to this land. I just cut the grass. Give me my grass. Yeah, I'm with her now. Ah, lovely, lovely. I have to say, Frodo and Sam, you're such a nice couple. And you've been such good friends to me as well. I have to say. I really do appreciate you guys, honestly. I appreciate everybody that's on the chat now at the minute, guys. It's always great um, to have people on that stick around with me all the time. I don't know. I don't know how to show the appreciation. Only say I really do appreciate it, guys. That's. I wish I could do more to show my appreciation to you guys. But I really do appreciate everyone that takes their time out to come on the stream and stick around with me for, even if you're only in there for 10 minutes or 10 hours. I appreciate even the smallest bit of time you spend with me. It's really, really nice. How's that, Catsies? Create a song? Me? Write a song with the guitar, is it? For what? Catherine says to me, I should write a song about appreciation. Play the guitar and write a song about appreciation. There you go. Do you hear her singing behind me? Appreciate you. Yes, I do. She said, there's the first line of your song. Catherine, you're nuts. I thought I was mad. You're worse. Can't see you, Cats. You're usually sitting in a position I can see you in the camera, but I don't see you at the minute. You're hiding on me or what? Catherine's hiding from the camera. She's camera shy. Not, because she took over my camera one night. Pushed me off the stream. I came back in and she was sitting with the camera in front of her with the headphones on and chatting away. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you too. Thank you, Frodo. You know I do appreciate you all, guys. In fairness, I really do. As I said, I appreciate anyone that takes. Hi, Catherine. Frodo said. She said, "Hello, Fro. Same as I do." She's copying me now. I have her at it now. I have Catherine saying Fro now as well. Sorry, Frodo. And I got up the top of this hill because this yoke won't pull if I fill it up first. My poor tractor will take a heart attack going up the hill with the weight. It's only a small Matson Ferguson. I don't. Ha ha ha, totally kidding, of course. Oh, Sam, I feel so upset now. Damn it. Damn it, I thought Sam loved me too. You're the best in the world, Sam, too. Yeah, let's rock this baby. Come on, come on, come on, tractor. Get your ass into gear. I've no windrower, so don't ask. I don't have the money for one yet. Oh, I do now. I know. What? Oh, maybe I have enough money for the windrower now, guys. The money has gone up since the... Oh, press the wrong one. In here I need to go. Where did I see the windrower? Was the last time here. I have 24 grand. Will I go and buy a wind? Oh, I could get that one. Oh, I can't get that one though. 19 to give me a double windrower. Anything? Oh, that's 74 grand. That's too much. 15 grand. And 52. Ooh, you're way too much out of my league. This one is the biggest at the cheapest price. It's 8.4 meters. No, don't buy it. I meant to just check it first before I buy it. 15 grand. How big are you? You're too small anyway. You're 8 point something. 24 grand. 33. 32. You're too small. Yep, that's the only one I can afford at the moment. Which one was this one, wasn't it? An 8.4 meter, 2.7 ton, needs 80 horsepower. I should be able to pull that. Thank you. Go back, and back, and back. Right, let's drop this here and get the windrower out. It'll be a little bit quicker to get this windrower up, I think. Oh, well, I was pressing the wrong buttons. Don't ask me why. It happens. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck against the side of the map. Stop turning off that. There we go. Why does it keep starting? Stop. Turn it off, it turns back on again. Alright, let's head down to the shop, pick up the windrower. Let's windrower this. Might make it a little bit quicker for us. My god, this field is bigger than I thought. Wow. Woohoo! Should have cut all this grass here too. That would be a bit more money as well. Oh, it's nice and quiet inside the cab. Oh, the silence inside the cab is quite nice. My windrower should be over here. Oh, yeah, that's called run into your windrower. Why am I getting a lag? Something's causing me a lag. I don't know what it is, and it shouldn't be with the card I'm in. This is actually lagging nearly worse than my bloody weak card. I have to look up this card, see if there's anything I can fix. I'll stop that bloody lag for some reason. Yeah, buddy. Here we go, windrower. Let's go do a little bit of work. You're going to be worked to hell and back. I not get that set correctly. Let me see. Brum, 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 bum, 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 bum. Strong. That's the exterior. Now turn that off. Strong is the inside, exterior, interior. Look backwards is on. Look backwards is off. Outside peak. Sideways is on. It should be stronger when I turn. Ah, there we go. Now she working. Yep, that's better. Now it's turning the way I want it, so I can see where I'm going. That's better. I was wondering why she wasn't turning, the steering wasn't turning my screen. Now, how do we do it on this? Nope. First you need to unfold the windrower. Oh, that's getting out. Wrong one! Hit the right button. Have a good night and stream. See you next time. No bother at all, Fro. And Sammy Sam. Why is this? Why are you making it weird? Stop doing silly things. Time to go. Good night. Good night, guys. Safe driving home as well, guys. Far to you too, dude. Far to you too. Oh, that window is actually not too bad. That is actually not too bad. That saves me having to go 4 million rows around to try and get the rows done. Might be the biggest in the world. Does the job. Oh, Lord, get back in there. That windrower now is as good as any. Now, do I continuously go around the field or do I not? I think continuously would probably do as good a job as any, I suppose. Safe home, good buddy. Buddies, yeah, well, I can't say buddies. Well, I could say buddies, I suppose. Goody buddies. Give me all my grass. I don't want any of my grass out there in that field because I won't be able to pick it up. And I grab all my grass. I'm just greedy. I need all my grass. I'm not cutting it to leave it there to sit there. Oh, shock in my hand. Woohoo! That was horrible. Did you boil a kettle for me, Catsies? Did I? Oh God, I'm gone stupid then in my old age. I'm gone stupid in my old age. This is going to be a lot quicker to pick up after now than it was beforehand. And that's for sure. As I would have to go one row each time to grab this if I was going with the trailer itself. So I'm actually glad I got that extra little bit of money to buy the windrower. Even though it's a smaller one, it does the same job. It's taking in what? 3-4 row at a time. It's good enough for me. Saves me a bit of hardship too, following all these lines around the place. It's actually pretty warm in there tonight, isn't it, Catherine? Surprisingly warm in here. Well, it's going to take a little bit of time to get this done, but at least it'll be faster on the long run. Way faster in the long run. I like the sound of these windrows, actually. Actually hear the metal tearing off the grass. That's kind of cool. This is going to be an awkward one. Come on, tractor. Come on. Pull, 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 pull. I did not think I was going to get out of there for a second. I was going to have to reverse, I thought. Now we're sucking diesel. Now we're sucking diesel. Oh, my poor tractor's just... it's not able for this hill at all. Struggling on the hill. Drive straight, man. Drive straight. Time's now 4-ish. Too bad. Hopefully I get this done tonight now. That'll be good. That'll be a good night done. Oh, I've got the tree. Tree. I completely missed the tree. I don't know how I didn't see that. What's this sound like from inside? You can hardly hear it. You can hardly hear it, it's that quiet. Wow, this is a big field. This is bigger than I thought it was, to be honest. When I look at it all cut, it looks way bigger than I thought it was. Unfortunately, I have no other option but to flatten it all in. Roll it up and then grab it. Because I got no money to do anything else at the moment, till I make some more money. Driving along on my automobile. Doodle-doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo. My window behind me at the wheel. Cruising, playing the radio. No particular place to go. Other than around in circles on the field. I hear you knocking, but you can't come in. I hear you knocking, go back where you've been. Doodle 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 doodle. Probably gonna grab some of that one, am I? Nope. Oh, I didn't hit that button. What? Why did you pick up the windrower, my friend? Why did my windrower stop? Why did you stop, my friend? I'm using the steering wheel. I didn't press any buttons. I have no idea why that stopped. That was weird. I have the two buttons to do that, and I definitely didn't hit two buttons with the steering wheel, especially when I'm using one hand. Now watch it struggle going up this hill again. Where's my lights? Ah, oh, baby, come on. Struggle, but make it. Struggle, but make it. Check. You get me out. I hear you knocking, but you can't come in. No, I've had it from earlier on. It's been there for a while. It's been there a while. I just thought it'd go away, but it just hasn't. It hasn't gone away. It's still just sitting there, niggling away. It's been sitting and niggling my head for a while. I thought it might ease off, but it hasn't. It has not. It's just sat there niggling my brain. Should have water here, have I? I do, yeah. I have some water, so that's grand. I wish the camera angle would stay when you have it set behind the whatever way the tractor moves. I wish the camera would actually tilt with it, stay in the same position as you move around. Rather than when you go down a hill, the camera goes into a different position. It should lock onto the back of the tractor, so wherever you set it. And no matter what way you go up or down, it should sit right behind where you set it. It would be really handy. Like if I have it like that, it should stay there. That would be a handy camera if you could lock it. Lock the camera where it sits when you set it. So you don't have to keep moving the mouse around to set the camera behind the tractor or wherever you have it set. Be a nice little addition to it, I think. There's probably a mod out there for that as well, locking the camera. I think there is one actually, an Fs19 I think, for that actually, that locks the camera. How we do? Oh, my fuel is actually getting pretty low too, I just noticed. I'm just thinking now, where do I get fuel in this map? I have no idea. Well, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get through them trees. So I've got to miss that piece there. And I will not miss this piece here. Waste not, want not, as the saying goes. All the money I can get, the better. Actually, did I put my time back up today? When I come out, I did put it back up, yeah. Just making sure. It was normal speed. Frodo and Sam, they're lovely, aren't they, Catherine? Sound, aren't they? So sound. I'm actually glad I chatted Frodo yesterday about what he was talking about. It really did help, I have to say. Chat really did help. He really did help out. Let me know. See, the heads up is good when somebody gives you the heads up, you know. It does help. It really does help. Oh, another tree. Very June. Go this way. Round and round the garden, huh? Round and round the trees. I should actually cut the trees. That would make more sense. Cut the trees and sell them. Get rid of them off the map altogether, or off my field. That's actually what I'm going to do after a while. I'm going to cut them out of there, because they would just drive me nuts to having to go around them the whole time. Let's get my chainsaw out and zzz, money, money, or just make them disappear. You still on with me, Relentless, or are you gone? I think you're still in the chat. I'm not sure. I think you are anyway. I don't want to go checking and calling you out if you are. I think you might be still there. I hear you knocking, but you can't come in. Do, 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 do. I hear you knocking, go back where you've been. Doodle doo doodle doo doodle doo. Ah, chopper's coming over again. Yep. Oh, it's a pity you can't use the choppers in the game. Same as the plane in the very first. Well, not the first game, but oh, there's that weird howl again. I hate that howl. It's horrible. Sounds like something over a bloody horror film. I never get why it's in the game. Like it's just a weird howl every now and then. It's not even constant. It's once in a while. This weird wolfy sound howls out. And you're like, well, why do you even have that sound in it? That's only once in a while. Doesn't make any sense. Plus you don't see wolves. Actually, you know what I don't see in this map? Well, I haven't seen so far. Deer. Have I seen any deer? I think there was a deer down by the... I don't even know if there's deer on this one. Or I just haven't remembered, or I don't see them. Okay, I said this is going to take a while, but it's going to be a little bit longer than I thought. It's going to be a little longer than I thought to get this all wrapped up. But I don't mind. It's all part and parcel with having to get it done. There's the tractor now revving up to get up the hill. I'm going to have to go over to the shop now and see where I get fuel, because I am getting pretty low on fuel. And by the time I finish this field, let's say I'm going to be very, very low on fuel, let's say. Between doing this and then following on after with the forage trailer as well. Or the forage wagon, if you like. On, you'll pop. Go on. Go on. There she goes. Go on. There you go. I knew it would take a second, but she'd get around. What's wrong? You want me? What's wrong? Drop the hammer. No, that's alright. Well, might be better than what I had. I haven't none at all. Hopefully it'll knock some of the headache. Well, if you have another one, I'll grab it off in the, when you have it. Try and bump this headache. I'll tell now when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull their hair and stole their comb. But that's alright till I go home. She's handsome, she's pretty, she's the girl from Belfast City. What you doing, baby? Grabbing your water. The bloody water. Perfect turn. Nice and tight around the tree. Grabbing water for me, is it? I have water there now. Thank you, if you're looking for me. I think the actual headache is coming from my eyes, to be honest. Boys won't leave the girls alone. I'm gonna have to turn off the other one first before I do that. Huh? The water, yeah. Please, won't you tell me who is she? Thank you. No, I haven't here. It's too cold. Hopefully that'll knock the crap out of the headache. Hopefully, the two of them will do something. Hmm? It's up to yourself, chick. That is up to yourself, babes. If you want to do it, if not, I can make it up after I'm finished anyway. When I finish up here, I can make one for myself anyway. I'm going to jump on for about an hour anyway on the other one and get the other thing done. Do a bit more work. When I get off this, when I'm finished streaming, I'll go on the other game and do an hour. Try and get the ship built, or part of it anyway. It's 3 or 4 days into it now and I'm still building the bloody thing. I need to get it done. It's going well, but I need to get more work done on it. A lot more. I'll be putting it up probably on the workshop then, on the Steam workshop. When I have it completely finished, obviously I'll stick it in the Steam workshop. See what people think. Like I stuck up my other ship on Space Engineers, the Enterprise one. I actually forgot to change the name. I had it on my blueprints as SS Rocky 4 Enterprise when I built it and designed it. But I forgot to change the name to the USS Enterprise when I put it over to the Steam workshop page. I think it's still on SS. I may have changed it up to the USS one. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the girl from Belfast City. Much more have I to do actually? You think about it, I'm doing half and half as I go around the field, so it's taking a line up both sides, both ends. Should be coming in nice and quickly now. I might switch it out then and pick up what I have, sell it, go and windrow a bit more, pick it up, go sell it, pick up a bit more, windrow a bit more, or whatever. Let's keep changing it up as we go along till I get it all finished. I don't have any speed mods on right like that, so everything is a bit not on the normal speed. There's the tractor now, gearing down and gearing up. Only in lower gear, is it? What gear are we in? How's that, baby? Oh, nice one. Strong coffee, actually, that is stronger than the coffee I normally use. Because I only put a smaller spoon in it now because I don't like really strong coffee. It's good for headaches to say, as I said before, black coffee. But I don't like black coffee. Too strong for me. Much more of it to do with this, actually. Oh, good bit. A good bit of field left. It'll be hard to actually pick that up with the trailer the way I'm turning. It's a bit of an awkward turn there. I don't think the trailer turned that quick or that sharp. Ah, it's coming in now. It's coming in nice. The field is getting smaller and smaller every time I spin around it. I don't think it's a speed mod on, do I? Maybe I do. I don't know. If I do, I don't know which one it is. Oh man, I download loads of mods and half of them don't use them at all. I look at them and I say, oh, that looks good, and I download it and I leave it there, and it's like I never actually use the mods. I end up with a whole load of mods that are absolutely useless to me because I don't actually use them. It's kind of a waste of my memory on my computer as well, which is even worse. Now that was me hitting that button alright that time. Straighten yourself up there, windrower. Oh, I really should jump out just to know what. Don't talk about it, man. Go and do it. Hello, tree. Goodbye, tree. Now fry my head. Say hello to my little chainsaw friend. And every other tree I see from here on in on this field is getting the same treatment. Is there anybody else would like to say hello to my chainsaw? Yes, there's a few up there that will say hello to my chainsaw. Oops. Oh, I see you hiding over here. Oh, you're not getting away. You wrecked my boats there a few times now. You're going bye-byes. Anybody else there in that corner? See anyone else there? Oh, yeah. Say hello to my little friend. Say goodbye to my field. Oops. Oopsies. Forgot I had strongman on. Or, sorry, is it lumberjack? I think it's called. Not strongman, lumberjack. The lumberjack mod is very handy. Very handy mod when you get stuck or anything. Especially when you're playing this one, when you have nothing else to turn you over. There's a tree right there as well, isn't it? Yep. See it there? You're going bye-byes. You're going bye-byes. There's a whole lot of them going bye-byes here. They're going to say adios, amigos. That was a very late turn. Say hello to my little friend, tree. Now where's these other little sticky boys? Where are you? Yes, I like the red mark. Here's another red mark for you. There's flowers in your hair. Super chainsaw. No, there's another tree. There is one there, one there. There's a couple at the end of the field like that when I get down that far. Goodbye, tree. Say hello to my little friend. My little spinny friend. Boingy, boingy. Where are we? There we are. Resistance is futile, trees. The Borg gone wrong in a tractor. The Borg in a tractor. Resistance is futile. Tree there. There's a tree further down. I see it there as well. You're going bye-byes now too. Did I miss a tree over there, or is that tree just reappeared? Thank you, baby. I might help with the old school. That's lovely, thank you. That's actually a really nice one, actually, yeah. What you do different with that one? Ah, well, that makes an awful lot of difference now, I have to say. That made an absolute huge difference, actually. It's not trying to choke me. I tell Ma when I go home. I did see a tree back over here, which is kind of weird because I cut the trees down over there. Is this a tree in the middle? This is a tree in the middle. Thought I was seeing things. And I cut the trees. I did. They just reappear. Oh my god, that's weird. Look. Tree there, tree gone. Tree comes back, and then trees appear, look. Trees are green. What? Trees are green, I just told you. Trees are green. Trees are green. She's all good. She's still green. She's still green. I cut them trees. Now they're starting to disappear, though. That is weird, man. Even though the trees are gone, when I come up near them, or when I go away from them, they start reappearing as if they're still there, but they're not. I cut them. No, these trees are still there, though. They're still there for about all of 2 seconds, and then they're going to go bye-byes too. Bye, tree. They're all over the middle of my field, and it's hard to do anything with you. Blocking everything. Here I come, ready or not. Done. I think that's them all anyway. I'll know when I fly around the rest of it. No. Let's continue our windrowing here. Ah, so much more peace. Without the trees in my way. Did I take them trees out, or them trees did I dodge around them? No, I dodged around them trees, didn't I? Oh, you're going bye-byes now too. I forgot about G2. You caused me hardship when I tried to turn that corner. I'm coming home. Say hello to my sharp friend. And that ends all them trees. Cool. That's cool. Oh, once I get this windrow, then start picking it up at least, and then we can go sell, sell, sell. It's going to take a while though, as I said, these things take a bit of time. This is a massive field. A massive area with a slow tractor and a small windrower, so time and patience is what you want. Time and patience. It takes a lot longer to do this than it did cut trees and sell. So I'm hoping I make money out of this, or I'll be back to cutting my trees. I'll make enough money to do a bit of farming then, and get some plants down, crops down of some sort. One or the other. We'll find out as soon as I get this done. How much we're going to get for... Actually, when I'm doing it, is there a price thing we can check? Actually, certain it's cheap. Oh, yeah, that's not cheap. 17 grand. Oh, why not? There's a cedar. Oh, 28 grand for a cedar. Minus 41%. No. What was I checking? No contracts in this field anyway, is there? Oh, no. Olives there is. Wood chips, 54,994 if I store them. I could actually get some wood chips. 55 grand, but that's for much. $201,000 liters. I'd never get that anyway for a start. So we wanted to check. What did I want to check? Oh yeah. Yes. So dunk diddy dunk dunk dong. Silage. Oh god, that's not great. Farm shop. That is really not great. It's buying it for 487 and it's selling it for 1,282. Yeah, that's a bit of a rob. Grass will be less, a lot less. Oh god. Wood is a lot better. I think we stick with wood, I think, by the look of things after I'm finished this. This is not looking good. Like the grass is only 333. Wood is 3 grand, over 3 grand per 3. Silage is, well, it's going up. So wood is definitely worth a lot more. And wood chips are actually not bad either. And they're going to start going up again. Well, grass is not going to be exactly huge money. And I've no silage pit to throw it into to add weight it. Plus I would mill it. Well, I could pick it back up out of the silage pit. But I have no silage pit, so that is out of the question. I don't think there's any other way to make the silage other than a silage pit. I don't think there is. I can't wrap the bales because I ain't got a baler because that's very expensive. And then I'd still have to be able to pick up the bales, so I need front forks on this, which it does not have. Plus I don't have the money for that either. So it's just going to be selling the grass. That's all I can do. And see how much I get out of this field of grass. I don't think I'm going to get a whole pile, to be honest. I need stick with the wood, I think, if this doesn't work. And see how it goes from there until I get enough of wood in. Actually buy a planter, small planter, and some sort of a harvester, which is going to be expensive. That's going to be the hard part. But after that, oh yeah, sure, still need a trailer as well as that. I need a trailer too, so yeah, it's going to take a while. It will take a bit of time. Still, it still pulls at 13 kilometers an hour up a hill, which is not bad for a small tractor. Oops. It ain't too bad. This tractor has not that much power in general. We're getting there, slowly but surely. Once this field is done, as I said, I'll pick it up and sell it, see what we get. After that, then I'll have to contemplate then on whether to keep doing the grass. Well, I can't really keep doing it. It has to grow back, but you know what I mean. Stick with doing grass as well as trees, or just go back to doing the trees until I get enough money up to do something else. That way I'd end up having to sell the windrower and the forage trailer if the grass is not going to make us enough money. The wood so far has made us all the money up to this point to buy anything we've gotten, which has taken a few days or more to get that far. It's 4:30 now. I'll be getting off in a half an hour, guys, so just to let you know on the stream that I'll be finishing the stream in half an hour, so if you're sticking around, that's how long more I'll be on, so you know yourselves. Do you want to stick around for that half an hour? Just till I see what I get done. Just till I get this grass, some of it picked up anyway at least. Plus I need money. Oh yeah, I have to get fuel. I was just talking about fuel. Let's go up to the shop and see if there's a way of getting fuel over there at the... Come on. Climb, climb, climb. Let's go. Lives in the bed, yeah, of course. No bothers. A second there, guys. I just have to give my missus a lift into bed here. Be back in 2 seconds, guys, when I get her into bed. Ooh la la, and ha ha ha, I am back. Sorry about that there, guys. Just had to give the missus a hand there. Drive her on now. Drive it like I stole it. Actually, it's nearly finished. We are nearly done. A couple of lines up and down now and we should be done. We should be done. We should be done. Oh, stick on me out glasses real quick. Keep my old headache a bit under control. Now glasses might help a little bit. Turn, 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 turn. I just made a boo-boo with that turn. Now, stick her on cruise control instead of jamming my boo on the pedal. Whatever you do, tractor, don't run out of fuel. Not in the middle of the field because I've no way to get fuel. Or I'll be in serious bother. I'll be in serious bother if I don't. Oh, nearly there actually, yeah. Another, as I said, 2 or 3 lines that we should be done, and then we can start picking it up. And I know I have the trailer about quarter or half filled as well on the forage trailers also. That shouldn't take too long to fill it up and see what kind of price we're going to get for a full trailer load. Then we'll kind of know roughly where we're going from there then. Oh, baby, climb the hill. Lovely to sit down, play a game, have a chat with you guys, and have an old coffee as well. The missus just made me was lovely coffee. Sit down and chill out. And have an old chat, as the saying goes. Have an old chat. Take off cruise control so I can get a bit more control of it myself now. That's good enough for me. I might as well leave this down the same, because this is the only field I have for grass. So if I leave this over here beside the trees. Oh, drop my tractor here, I suppose. Oh, completely accidentally pressed that one. Oh, we got a balloon flying over. Hello, balloon. How you doing? Suppose we've got to start somewhere. Might as well start here. Yeah, this is way quicker now. %, 83, 84, 85. Ah, we're getting there. Yeah, this is only going to be grass, and there ain't nothing I can do about it. Let's see how much we get anyway. I don't think we're going to get a whole pile for the grass, to be honest. Grass prices are absolutely septic at the moment, which is not good. It's septic price. Oh, let's get some juice for my old smoker. I'm checking their dudes and dudettes. Oh, that's absolutely septic money. All out work. One trailer load is only 2.5 grand. Wow, that's very septic. Now, if that was silage, that would be, what's the difference in a sale of silage? Silage would be, like, if the difference 4 to 100. It'd be 4 times the price almost. Hey, what's here then? 165. Not much more. Yeah, silage would be a lot more, and it's actually going up in price. And grass is just going down in price. I wonder, I have no pit. How much would a silage pit be? How much would a silage pit be? Yeah, I say the silage pit's probably expensive, and I just don't have the money now at 14 grand silage pit. That would be in construction, actually, isn't it? I'm useless at this bloody thing. Construction is here. So construction. Let's see, container. Wrong kind of container. Production. No, in production be buildings, animals, would it? No. Buildings. I don't think it'd be under buildings, would it? No, I'd say it'd be under something else. Farmhouse seeds, silos, silo extensions, container tools, sheds production. Not be under production, would it? Oh, I might build a forage factory. Forage factory, TMR mix station, grass dryer. As for the lime, seed production, sawmill. I can hardly read what's underneath, so I'm clicking on them so I can see tofu factory, vegan milk, paper and cardboard production, pallet and barrel production, packing factory, dairy. That's another dairy. That's food factory, spinnery, grain mill, sugar, carpentry, methane production, gold production, lime production, sawmill, multi-fruit production factory. What's that now? Does it make silage? Multi-production factory in, and this is what comes out. Alright, that's what goes in. This is what comes out. Okay, that's not good to me either. Manure factory. Is that hay? That's straw. It's manure. No, it's not manure. I'm looking for slurry and digestate dryer. Lime factory. Peat pulp production. I can't even read. That's all, folks. I can't even read. Grass dryer. No. Grass dryer. No. Is that silage? Isn't that silage there? But that's 100 grand. Far from that anyway. Fermenting silo. 30 grand. Oh, there is a fermenting silo for this. Ah, okay. That's 30 grand. Don't think I'm going to reach 30 grand before I need to get some, like, these are the fermenting ones. I know I have enough money, stupid thing. That would be well worth maybe doing some more trees to get 30 grand, because I get about 6 grand per load of trees, which is 2 trees each. So that'd be 6, 6, 12, 12, 12 is 24, 30. I think it would be worth, just for now, because I don't think by the time I do the whole field, I'm not going to have enough money to do jack. If I put down a fermenting silo afterwards, not now, but do this field first, let it grow back, do the trees until the grass grows back, redo the grass, buy the silo, and then use the fermenting silo to make silage, and then start selling it as silage, which will get me more money. I think that's the plan. I think that might be a plan. Sell what we have for now to get some sort of money up. Or I could go and do the trees and then put down the fermenting silo down beside the sawmill. Or even up here somewhere. Anywhere up here do, just to ferment it, and then we could get more money. Because it's an awful waste of grass. We just throw grass in and only get like 2 grand per, instead of 400. Or sorry, 100 and something. It's 400 and something, or 100 and something instead of 400 and something for silage. I think it's kind of because there's a lot of grass there that would be nice as silage. Yeah, I probably wouldn't take it all, but it wouldn't matter. But I could take a lot of it, I'd say. Oh, what do you do? What do you think, guys? I'm getting off stream in 10 minutes now. I won't be able to do it. So I might as well do 10 minutes and just take in some grass for now. And I'll worry about it the next time I'm playing this one. I'll think about it in the meantime. I'll think about it in the meantime. Like, there's an awful lot of work cutting this with the small mower I have, and windrowing it and then picking it up. There's a lot of work in it. Like, most of the nights I have to go on just to do this one field, and to waste it all just in throwing it in the grass and only getting 2 grand per trailer load is not really. It's not very productive money wise anyway. It's productive, but it's not productive wise in money when you're talking cash. It's a very unproductive way of making money. But definitely fermenting it would definitely be a better and more productive way to actually pull in some money. Yeah, so it's not going to take long to actually empty this field of grass. Ah, Mr. Zero is still in there. I didn't even know Zero was still on the chat. If I'd have known you were there, Zero, I'd have been talking away to you. Like, as I said, I'm going to get off at 5. finish the stream at 5, but I'll be back on tomorrow night at 12 a.m. GMT time, Greenwich Mean Time. So if anyone wants to join me again tomorrow night, I'll be on tomorrow night. Please God. All going well. All going well on Shell. I'll probably be getting off this stream, and then I'm going to jump onto another game for an hour, and then I'm going to go to bed. Give or take around that long anyway. Give or take. So I've a bit of work to do in another game that I want to try and get going. Keep it going as well. Actually, might as well use I while I'm here. Be a long time trying to get 30 grand doing this. To 2,100. Yeah, that's really bad money. Like for them 2 loads, I would have got 10 grand almost if it was silage. Yeah, I think I'm not going to waste my grass. I think I'm not going to waste my grass, to be honest now. I think I'm just going to go do some wood the next day. I'll do some wood the next day I'm on. Or maybe do a little bit now before I get off. And try and get the 30 grand up to buy that silo. And I'll leave this back over down here actually. But I'm not going to waste all that couple of hours work just to get maybe 6, 7, well, what? Probably 10 grand out of whole field, which would be a complete waste. Where did I stop? Ah, here it is. I'll wait till I can afford the fermenting silo. Oh, excuse me. I'll head back down and do some wood. Actually, I'm going to bring my grass cutter over here as well whilst I'm at it so I don't lose it in the middle of the field. Driving like I stole it. Back over to where the windrower is. Right, let's head back over to where our trees are. Our trees are green. How do you like my John Deere t-shirt, man? I'm a female male. I don't know. I like this character. She looks cool. And I got a brand new combine harvester, and I'll give you the key. Let's try and figure out where my place is over here. Well, it's almost 6 o'clock. It's almost 5 o'clock, guys. And there was a hook up my trailer, pull it over beside the trees, and have it ready for the next day I'm on Farm Sim, whenever that may be. I think there's about 3 or 4, maybe 5, I forget now, of the series on the survival on this map, No Man's Land. I'm going to hook up the trailer on here and have it ready over beside the trees anyway, ready to go. That's what I started with, a little red ATV. I eventually bought a little tractor with the plough that's on it there beside me. That was the second thing I bought, with the little plough, which I was ploughing the field there. So slowly but surely I'm getting better equipment. And this whole area is mine as well, so I can cut any wood I wish. So let me get over here. I'll actually cut a tree down real quick, about 5 minutes left before I get off, so I might as well chop a tree or two down while I'm waiting. Why not? If not, why not? And once again it falls on my trailer. Lovely stuff, man. I love felling trees on top of my own stuff, it's great. Clever. Not. And that's going to fall on top of that as well. Yeah, I'm just trying to camouflage my tractor and trailer so nobody knows I'm stealing the trees. I'm stealing trees here. Get out of the way. Timber! Timber that's not mine. That's 1, 2, and the other one should be here. And get this little glitchy bitch out there, because that will glitch the crap out of your game, actually. Them little small pieces that get left behind can really glitch the crap out of your game at times. Any more small pieces there? No. Let's see if I can strip this thing. Hey, it's stripping it properly this time. Woohoo! Unstripped. Now the other two I know fell up on top of my my tractor and trailer. So let's see if we can we strip you just as good or worse. I can't even see. Oh, this is gonna be hard. I'll get you first maybe. I can't even see what I'm walking on. I'm on the tree, but I can't see what the hell I'm cutting. If I'm even cutting it. Well, got that one. Can we get the other one just as easy? I don't think we can. We can try though. Because it's stuck in a bush. Alright, where's this? Where's my line? Ah, got you now. Oh, the whole island disappeared. That was not supposed to happen. The one I cut, is it? No? No. Come on, cut. Cut. Sometimes it's a little bit iffy. Cuts when it feels like it every now and then. That's 2. Let's get the last one. The end is already cut off. Oops. Chainsaw like a lunatic. I got a brand new combine harvester. I'll give you the key. Throw all the stuff over there. Kick it over. Kick the logs over to the tractor. Get over there. Get. Logging at his best. Let's kick it all the way over. Steel toe cap boots are handy. So Superman. Get over there. Oh, that looks like a very big piece. Might fit though. Let's try it out. Oh yeah, perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thought to be actually a little bit too long, but they're actually almost perfect length. Almost perfect. Right, boys. It is now on the button of 5 a.m. in the morning. As I said, I was getting off at 5 because I wanted to get on and do another little bit of work on something else as well, whilst I'm offline for a while as well. But I will be on tomorrow. If you wish to join me again tomorrow, guys, please hit that follow button. Hit the notification bell so you know when I'm back on again, guys, so you can join in the fun and games that it'll be up to every now and then. Different games, different times. Different types of fun, I suppose. For them, oh, we have a piece of stuff on that 3, but you can go in there anyway. You can still sell as you are. Get in there. Might even help a branch to stay in there. Can't see with that bush. Bush is right in my face. But yes, guys, thank you so much for spending the night with me on the stream. I'm going to stop playing the game while I'm looking. Thank you so much, guys, as always, for being on the stream. I appreciate all your time that you take and stick around with me with, and giving me your time and your attention, as the saying goes. So have a good one, guys. Thank you so much again. I will be on tomorrow night. I hope to see you then. Have a good one. Stay safe. And as I would always say as I go, peace out, everybody. Stay safe and have a good one. And God bless, guys. And I'll talk to you all tomorrow.